Thank you, Anna. That was wonderful food for thought and action on our part. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. We were concerned the whole event was going to be canceled or postponed, but we're delighted we can still gather via Zoom this year with fewer sessions, but for free. And we're delighted with the number of people that registered. Many of us are acquiring new skills in this time of staying safer, listening a lot more. At this conference, all 6 states of us had planned to celebrate the 100-year anniversary of our gaining the right to vote. Now, during this time of protests for equal treatment, we can see some of our white privilege and the added years many of our fellow citizens with Black skin have been seeking equal recognition of their rights. 45 years after we got the right to vote, they got a civil rights action securing their right to vote. But has it been secure? We have work to do. Communications, that's my topic. 2 years ago, we met in Utah for a fantastic regional conference. On their website, they have current and past regional news. That summer, 2 years ago, Kim talked to us about the new strategic plan and shared some visuals that spoke better than 1,000 words about the new plan. We've been trying to implement it. During this 2 years, our state board has been focused on emphasizing it with the branches in our 3 annual state bulletins and bringing articles of interest to our state Facebook page. 2 summers ago, Colorado AAUW heard the results of an analysis by communications consultants of our websites, newsletters, and our social media activities. What would help us improve our visibility and attract more and younger members and their interest? AAUW National's new website models what we were told. Keep it short with links to more information. Keep it up to date, always future events. We were told our past programs and officers aren't enticing new members. They need to be attracted on our website pages and Facebook and other media now to something in the future. For example, since late March and the pandemic, National AAUW has reached out to us. They've hosted 12 weekly webinars. They reached out to us, their members, and to many who were at home, furloughed, fired, fretting. If you missed them, catch them on their website, on the AAUW website in the Equity Network section. They also, we'll have a slide later. Since I started preparing these comments, they've added 4 events in the rest of June. One was this past Thursday, 2 are next week, and 1 on the 30th. They are providing outreach to us in this pandemic and also to a younger audience. Check them out, the Equity Network events section. Monday, June 1st, the press release of AAUW's Stand Against Racism appeared. It's 4 paragraphs long, and there's good food for thought in every one of those paragraphs. I'm going to share the last one with you. Emails have been a significant tool in June, to the point we may have gotten overwhelmed. On Tuesday, June 2nd, our CEO, Kim Churchers, wrote to each of us by email about this issue of racism. The next day, she wrote again on Action Network letterhead, so some of us received that information. The following week, I know that both Colorado and California had action going on. In one day, our Public Policy Committee approved support of Colorado Senate Bill 2017 by email poll. Our own lobbyist, Betty Boyd, sent our email support to the state legislature. The Police Integrity and Accountability Act was passed last Saturday, and our governor signed it yesterday. By July 2023, 3 years from now, all police and state officers in Colorado will be issued body cameras, and complaint reports will be released to the public within 21 days of their request. California's AAUW board sent out an email to all of their members in support of AAUW's position on racism. All board members' names were signed to that. At least 2 of our Colorado members are part of California branches. That's an example of AAUW California's in-reach to their members. Then 2 of our members reached out to us, letting us know what was going on. We had our own Colorado thing going, but California has information on their website, and I'll show you on a slide. Back to our websites for outreach. From what we learned from our communication consultants 2 years ago, Colorado's good at in-reach. We need to improve our outreach. In that AAUW press release June 1st, in their final paragraph, they mentioned we are a member of the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights. In that paragraph, they provide links to more information. In our consultants talking to us, they talked about strategic partners. This looks like one of those strategic partners. We were advised to seek out partners in our mission. Examples were given. I'll show you slides. Think of that group on AAUW's racism press release. We could focus on that group and stretch ourselves and do outreach. In addition, we can look at others' websites. In prepping for this, I enjoyed looking at my sister states' websites, Wyoming, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, and New Mexico. You can check Colorado's out. Seeing the top band chosen by each state was a reminder of our consultants' advice. Seeing potential partner links on a homepage was beneficial. Also looking at all those potential partners' websites, we could gain new ideas for our own growth or be even more proud of where we are right now. We want to attract college-degreed women, 25 to 54. We need to use those strategies appropriate for the younger generations, and we need to acquire members with communications expertise. Check out Colorado Springs page. They are our largest branch with 252 members. They have grown significantly and are challenged to keep their members involved and giving. In outreach, our Colorado branches are strong on scholarships locally. An article a couple state bulletins ago, our communications co-chairs last year did an article about our 12 branches having provided $44,000 in local scholarships. A few of our branches are networked with other local groups and have larger resources for that. But this is great. We also want to, these scholarships make our outreach more visible for more people. But keep in mind, Nationals needs. We're working with a balanced budget, but we want to do this groundwork now, and their budget money is limited. Our newsletters are really in reach to our members' interests. We were advised to be respectful of readers' time and keep pieces short. We're seeing that advice used on National's website too. Many fewer pages and very short write-ups with links that people can choose to check out further. We started using MailChimp on their advice for our state bulletin, and several branches also use it. An advantage to MailChimp is that we know how many people have opened their bulletins. We have a 55%. That's increased slightly. Also, we know which ones bounced and who doesn't want to receive it anymore. It gives us information on the use of the links in our newsletters and if they are used frequently or infrequently. Keep information out front for future events. And now I want to show you just a few slides and I'm through. I think. Okay, can you see what I'm showing? I have the Equity Network events page from National's website. I spoke about that already. This is a visual on
we can't see it.
They can't see. I don't know.
Share screen.
Can you push share screen?
That's at the bottom. The green button, green square. Share screen.
It's not. Oh, wait. Okay, got it. Thanks. There's another share button. Okay, this is California's statement on racism. They have their statement, but look at that visual. We are united. We're working on that. In the press release, this is the final paragraph. Do you see those links there for us? There's 2 links within that press release for us. We can do that in our information. The article's great. This is Wyoming's website, their list of possible strategic partners, which you can click on those and go right to those people's websites and look at that active picture of Wyoming AAUW. This is a list that was recommended to us during our communications consultant. And this next one is Utah's site. And this was another thing that the consultant suggested, that our branches could be on our state website. And here you see Salt Lake City branch, and it shows all their different tabs. This is something possibly for us or other states to look at too. This is Arizona's. Have you visited local branch websites around the state? What I'm asking you, you can visit our states, other states' websites too. This is the new report that Colorado's using this year to link us into the state plan. Longmont filed their report last year according to the strategic plan, and Littleton branch this year created this form. The president created this form, which we borrowed. We have it all in black and white here, but they had some color in it as well. But we asked our board members and branch presidents to fill this out with that in mind. This is Nevada Capital Branch. I found this on theirs. Congratulations. They were the 4th to gain all their 5 stars. And here's Colorado's page in the board page. And we have our president, we have our different board members' reports here. And we'll have our branches reports up after the end of the month. This is New Mexico's page, and I want you to see that deadline for entering new state and branch officers to membership services database at national, that we have to do that before June 30th or there's headaches. So all of our presidents need to, current presidents need to do that so their successors, and if you're continuing, that you continue to get information. And thank you. I'm outgoing president and Paula's incoming president, and we're working together. Thank you.
Thank you, Stormy. We appreciate all of the insights that you've given about all of the things we've done in Colorado for communication. Thank you so much for being our president.